going to be putting a tune on the GPRSHO. Now for those of you that are new, the engine in this thing is the 1.8 liter supercharged engine that originally came in the FZR or the watercraft that is now the V8 Jetski. I originally bought the FZR just to put this engine in here. Now the GPRSHO is the fastest ski in the Jetskibrothers fleet of skis, but I wanted to get this tune installed. It's about time that I did this, and quite honestly, the reason that I hadn't done it before is I just didn't have enough money to do so. I'm trying to get this thing prepared for its matchup against the V8 Jetski, and I don't think it would be right to just send it out the way it is. I think it deserves the tune, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen and how much speed we're going to gain from installing this tune onto this ski. First thing I got to take care of is add this vehicle to the Map Tuner X library, or whatever it is called, and it also backs up the original tune just in case I want to switch it back to the stock tune when I'm all done. Now I just got to jump on my computer here and select the tune that I want for this thing. Load it up on the Map Tuner. Now I just got to plug it back into the GPRSHO and load up the new tune. That's all there is to it. The new tune is loaded up on here, and let's see if this thing still runs with the new tune installed. Thankfully it still runs, and I'm going to be getting this thing out on the water in the next couple days just to test it. I am planning on matching it up against the V8 Jetski here fairly soon, so make sure you don't miss that either. I got the GPR covered back up, so no tree branches or leaves will be falling onto it. I do like to keep it nice because it is a very nice ski. V8 Jetski, on the other hand, it's not so nice as far as the condition of the hull is concerned. So I'm not as worried about leaves and tree sap getting onto it. Although I don't want it to get more wrecked than it already is, but since it kind of needs to be redone anyways, it's not as big of a deal to me. You might have seen in the video that there's a piece of tape on the seat on the GPR, and that's because it started to rip, and I used a piece of vinyl tape to cover the rip. And obviously I need to get a new seat cover, which I have ordered. And that being said, it's kind of hard to get parts right now. Everything's kind of back ordered and it takes a while to get stuff, so I just don't have that new seat cover for it quite yet, but I do have one on the way. The V8 Jetski, there's not really anything wrong with it that I can tell. I'm wondering if we were just maybe running out of gas last time I had it, and then, you know, the fuel slosh would go away from the fuel pickup, and that was maybe what was causing it to cut out. It was happening during cornering maneuvers, so that would be my guess. It also could have been water in the exhaust pipe and the water sloshing up onto the O2 sensor. So I am going to be checking for water leakage in the exhaust pipe on this before it goes head to head against the GPR. And I'll probably do a little bit of tuning on this as well. The last time I had it out, the big thing was I didn't have the tune set up very well for it to idle. And reason being is I just wanted to get it on the water. I didn't care too much if it idled or not. Now you might see over here the Widow Raider. and it still has the Riva 1200 motor in it. And I do need to get it out there on the water and crank that thing all the way up and see what it can do. And since there's not a huge following for the Widow Raider, that might be the last video ever on the Widow Raider. Now, the miniature jet boat is just kind of sitting, waiting for me to get enough time to throw an engine in there and take it out and let her rip. I've got the C-Rad I can work on as well. And I do finally have parts for my Sea-Doo XP, so I can start working on that if I get enough time. I did start work on the Wave Jammer just the other day, and I really wanted to get it out on the water because it is one of my favorite skis to ride. Even though it's quite slow, it is just so much fun. And if you don't know, our Wave Jammer has a 650 Yamaha swap in it. So a little bit faster than the original 500 that they come with, and it just makes for a really, really fun ski. That thing needs a little bit more work than I have time for, so I'm going to try to palm that work off on Jacob. And Jacob, if you're watching this, the Wave Jammer, the Bendix isn't engaging with the flywheel, so the starter spins, but it doesn't engage the engine. And another thing, there is no power up to the start switch. Now, the no power to the start switch, I don't know if that's a fuse or what's going on with that, but you're going to have to look into that for yourself. Me talking to Jacob, not to the audience. I was gone all of last week, and you wouldn't really know because the videos still came out on the regular days. I just had to schedule those ahead of time, otherwise there wouldn't have been anything for you guys to watch on those days. But I am back now, and so I am back to making the videos. I am considering dropping the Tuesday videos going forward, so we'd be down to 2 videos a week instead of the normal 3. And that it would be purely because I don't have enough time to do 3 videos a week anymore. Being a new dad and all, I just don't have enough time to do the 3 videos a week like we used to. And theoretically, Jason or Jacob could pick up some of the slack and get us back to 3 videos a week, but we're just going to have to see what happens with that. What do I say at the end of videos? I can't really remember, but if you need parts for your old skis, check out vintagejetski.com right on the hat there. And that is something you can use our promo code JetSkibrothers for, and you get some money off of your order, a percentage off. I can't remember what it is. I think 5%. So check that out, vintagejetski.com. That's it from me here today on Jetski Brothers, and I will see ya in the next video.